Today we're strumming through the ashes of free speech. The college town of Crestview, Oregon, was a tinderbox in October 2025. Its streets a circus of protest signs and kombucha-stained hoodies, the air thick with rage and Wi-Fi. Papa, a grizzled drifter with a face like a sun-baked saddle and eyes sharp as a hawk's talon, leaned against a graffiti-smeared lamppost. His busted six-string guitar slung across his back, its strings twanging like a bar fight in a junkyard. He wasn't a scholar. His voice was a gravelly snarl, forged in the truck stops and fistfights. But tonight, he was Papa for the boys, spinning a tale for his sons about a woke mob spewing fire caught on camera phone and burned by their own words. They'd cry cancel culture, but schools and bosses would clap back. Free speech ain't a shield from the mess you make. The right's been dodging this axe for half a decade. Almost a decade. Now the left's reapin what they sowed. Papa's guitar wailed, a jagged chord like a pie splattered across a protester's face as he watched the chaos unfold in Crestview's quad. A lesson in consequences sharper than a switchblade. 1. The demonstration. A verbal Molotov cocktail. The sun dipped low over Crestview College's quad, where a mob of 60 students and local activists gathered. Their signs blazing like torches. Smash capitalism, death to fascists, and Kirk had it coming. The spark, a conservative professor, Dr. Ellis, had dared lecture on Charlie Kirk, God and capitalism in an economics class, triggering a meltdown among the woke brigade. Leading the charge was Max, a 23-year-old gender studies major with green hair and a megaphone that screeched like a cat in a blender. Ellis is a fascist pig, and Kirk chowed down on lead, he hollered, his voice cracking like a cheap glass. String Ellis up, next. Burn his books. His sidekick, Jade, a barista with a septum piercing and a TikTok obsession, piled on. Torch his office! Let's cleanse this campus, she screamed. Her fist pumping like a piston, the crowd roared, chanting, No justice, no peace, guillotine the elite. Martyr the martyrs, and eat the rich, let's get Kirk some company in hell. Their words were verbal Molotovs, each syllable uglier than the last, spittle flying like confetti in a riot. At the quad's edge, a quiet sophomore, Sarah, held her iPhone 14 recording the madness, her thumb twitching over upload like a gunslinger's trigger. Papa strummed a chord, a sour twang like a firecracker in a porta-potty. These kids thought they were Che Guevara boys, he crackled. But they were just tossing gasoline on their own futures. Free speech? Sure. But consequences? Coming faster than a hangover. 2. The video ignites the internet. Sarah, sick of Max's crew doxing her for liking Pro 2A X-Post, hit upload at midnight, titled Crestview Woke Meltdown. The video exploded online, racking up 3 million views by dawn. Max's "string 'em up" anti-Kirk rhetoric and Jade's "torches office" lines looped like a bad remix. Their faces clear as a mugshot. Comments lit up. "These clowns need a job. Expel 'em. Abetting the assassin. And have some decency." The left cried, "Misrepresented." But the internet was a unanimous jury. The verdict was brutal. By noon, Crestview's admin was swamped with angry emails from donors. Max, a TA at the college, got a termination notice from HR. Conduct unbecoming. Jade, slinging lattes at Brewed Awakening, was fired by 2 p.m. Her boss tweeting, "Threats don't brew coffee." Crestview suspended Max, Jade, and 12 others pending expulsion, citing threatening behavior in a student code. Scholarships gone. Futures teetering like a drunk on a tightrope. Papa's guitar wailed, a riff like a clown car crashing into a dumpster. "They thought they were untouchable, boys," he hooted. But one iPhone turned their revolution into a roast. "You want to dance with fire? Don't cry when you get burned." The cry of cancel culture. Max and Jade hit X, wailing like cats in a rainstorm. "Cancel culture at its worst," Max posted, claiming his "string 'em up" was just hyperbole. Jade screeched, "We're silenced for speaking the truth." Their crew rallied, calling it a fascist purge, but the public wasn't buying. Alumni yanked funding, parents pulled applications, and Crestview's board doubled down. Free speech doesn't mean free rides. Brewed Awakening's owner tweeted, "You got rights to yell. We got rights to fire. Organs at will. Deal with it." For half a decade, the right had to face the same guillotine. Canceled speakers, fired pundits, deplatformed voices like Charlie Kirk. Now the left was tasting their own medicine. Their accountability culture turning on them like a rabid dog. Online consensus, leftists reaping what they sowed. Papa strummed, a chord like a balloon animal popping. "They loved the axe till it swung their way, boys." He laughed, dark as a grave. "It's been bleeding since 2020. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, comrades." For the legal truth, rights ain't a shield. Max and Jade, desperate, met a lawyer in a greasy Crestview diner, hoping to sue for wrongful termination and free speech violations. The lawyer, chain-smoking ex-DA named Carl, snorted so hard his coffee sprayed. "Kids," he growled, "the First Amendment's your shield against the feds, not your boss or your school. You can scream guillotine till your lungs give out. Uncle Sam won't jail you. But private folks, they can fire you, expel you, shun you faster than you can say woke." He broke it down. First Amendment protects speech from government censorship. No cops arrested Max or Jade, so no violation. At-will employment. Oregon's at-will laws let employers fire for any reason, barring protected classes, race, religion, not dumbass rants. Brewed Awakening's right to fire Jade was airtight. University codes. Private colleges like Crestview can discipline for threatening behavior per their code, upheld by the courts. Expulsions legal. Max and Jade slumped, their cancel culture sob story flatter than Papa's guitar strings. Carl smirked. You invited the mob with your venom. Don't whine when it bites. Papa's guitar wailed, a riff like a judge's gavel in a bar brawl. They thought free speech was a get-out-of-jail-free card, boys. He cackled. Playable against the whole world, but Americans still have to be civil to one another, respectful even. Constitution's got your back against the law, not the life you torch with your own mouth. Reaping what you sow. Papa leaned back, the fire dying into embers, his guitar strumming a final wonky tune like a circus leaving town. Here's the truth, boys, he said, voice warm as a campfire, but sharp as a spur. You got a right to ugly speech. Say what you want, wave your sign, scream your poison. But the First Amendment ain't a bubble wrap for consequences. Max and Jade, they learned the hard way. Fired, expelled, dreams dust. They cried cancel culture, but it's just the world saying you asked for it. The right's been dodging this blade for years, canceled for tweets, votes, speeches, truths, even thoughts they've kept to themselves until probed by family and formerly best friends forever. Trust me, I've gotten this treatment many times in the past 5 years. Now the left's reaping their own harvest, and it's bitter as week-old coffee. A little more strumming through the shield of rights. We saw Max and Jade's woke mob burn their futures with fiery words, them crying cancel culture when the axe fell. Now let's hammer home some real lessons. All constitutional rights, free speech, guns, privacy, are your shield as against the government, not against the folks you rile up. Papa leaned into the firelight. The Crestview night still buzzing with the mob's echoes, his guitar twanging like a loose wire in a storm. Sons, he growled, voice warm as ember, but sharp as a tack. Max and Jade learned the hard way. You can scream guillotine or torch till your throat's raw, and the Constitution's got your back against the feds. But that's where it ends. All of them rights in the bill, speech, guns, privacy, the whole damn lot. Stop the government from messing with you, but nobody else. He strummed a riff, sour as a pie to the protester's face. First Amendment keeps cops from jailing Max for his hanging 'em high rant. Second Amendment stops feds from snatching your rifle, not your job for posting gun selfies. Fourth Amendment, that blocks government snoops from your phone, not Crestview checking your viral video. Private folks, your boss, your college, your barista can fire you, expel you, shun you faster than you can say woke meltdown. Oregon's at-will laws and school codes let 'em. Every constitutional right's a shield against the government, not the world you take off. Act ugly, and you're begging for the fallout. Keep your words true, your heart fierce. Own the storm you call down. He tossed the stick, sparks dancing like a mob's torches. Life ain't a safe space, boys. Act ugly and you're begging for the fallout. Constitutional rights stop the government, not your boss. You want to shout? Fine. But don't whine when the world shouts back. Better yet, just be excellent to one another. this is Papa, signing off from For the Boys. Keep conquering, keep loving, keep standing tall. Speak the truth, but own the storm it brings. See you on the trail.